on. It is another week in 2026 paradise with me and good old Mr. Skeleton. Hold on, sir. We got railroad tracks. Hold on. We got to hold our drink too because everything's going to splash everywhere. Whoa, 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 whoa. Get worse every year, I feel like. Anyways, it is officially after Mother's Day. And then this last weekend, we had a full-blown birthday extravaganza for Lucian all weekend long. So we are now, it is officially time for me to plant my garden, my little tomato garden situation, plant some flowers, do some yard work. It is time. I live in the Kansas City metro area, and everybody's a little bit different. I do see some people put out their plants early in May, but my mom, she always says, she's like, you gotta wait till after Mother's Day because of the frozenness. It might freeze one last time or get close to it, and or the hail, which we can still have hail, but I don't know, we're taking a risk, everybody, anyway. But regardless, we've also got trees to trim, bushes to whack, we've got mulch to lay. We have so much yard work to do. Oh, it's my least favorite. So Dallas and I this week, we're doing yard work with a lot of our free time. So I figured I'd take you guys along with me. We're doing a full-blown gardening vlog, everybody. We're doing landscaping. I'm going to change my name temporarily to Jade the Bushwhacker. Because that's what we're going to be doing in this video. Oh, Mr. Skeleton, sir. Are you going to be helping? Probably not, because you don't even have any arms. But you'll be there for moral support. Probably going to see a lot of wasps in this video and or footage of me running from said wasps, because you know me. So it's kind of late in the game, but better late than never, I guess. And, okay, I feel like we picked a good week because it's been so hot. Like in the 90s, 80s, and 90s. I feel like this was a good week to pick because tomorrow's supposed to be 60 degrees. The next day's supposed to be 67 as the high. And those are I love to do yard work when it's in the 50s. So if we can get out in the morning and do some yard work, then do a little bit in the afternoon, it still won't be too hot. And I feel like the wasps won't be as bad, although they're always bad, but they won't be as bad. So today I'm running to Lowe's really quickly. I wanted to scope out their tomato plants. I want to see what kind of flowers they have and see what kind of steals of a deals they've got on their mulch, because we do need some mulch. But we're gonna go on a different day because I need to bring Dallas with me to get the mulch because I have the upper body strength of Mr. Skeleton, everybody. That's about as far as I get when it comes to a bag of mulch. Like, it's going to take me 300 years to get a bag of mulch into just one single individual car. So we're going to go back with Dallas, but I wanted to see what the prices were like and maybe get my plants today. You know, I've been dying to do a Gothic garden, dying to do one. But a lot of the darker plant stuff, like my local stores don't have, I haven't found a place that sells. If you live in the Kansas City metro area and you found black plants, let me know, like flowers, not just the plant, like I've seen some of the leafy looking stuff. I don't know the proper names for all these things. I'm not a good gardener, I just do it. You know, just the different black flowers. I haven't found a place that sells them, and so that means I have to grow them from seed, which maybe I'll do one year, but this year is not that year. Like, I like to get ones that are already in a planter because my outdoor planters out front, I feel like they last so much longer when I don't put dirt in them. Like, I just drop in a planter. So I like to do that if I can. But yeah, so that's this video. We're just gonna be shopping around for plants, planting things, bushwhacking, tree whacking. I have never been so relieved though to have my Factor meals delivered today because we're gonna be sweating, we're gonna be tired, and there's one thing that I'm not gonna want to do this week at all, and that is make dinner. I'd like to eat something nutritious, something that keeps me energized for all this yard work we have to do. And that's exactly where Factor comes in, which Factor is the sponsor for today's video. So thank you, Factor, for sponsoring this video. And if you haven't heard me talk about Factor before, Factor delivers fresh, never frozen meals straight to your door. They're ready in just 2 minutes. Pop them in the microwave and they're ready to eat. They're so easy. They taste amazing. And we've been getting our Factor meals for a while now. And the one thing that I love so much about Factor is I know I can get a nutritious meal on the table for my whole family with a variety of foods. So usually if I wanted a nutritious meal on the table, sometimes I would buy too much of a certain food and we wouldn't get through all of it and it would go to waste. Or I would just make broccoli for the same meal all week long because I bought too much broccoli. And then by the end of the week, we are so tired of broccoli, we can't even we can't imagine eating it again forever. With Factor, we're able to get a variety of foods, a variety of flavors, a variety of nutritious options without having a bunch of food waste or feeling like we're eating the same thing every single night. Their variety of meals was already good, but they've also just doubled their menu. So that's 3 times new weekly meals than before. And they have 2 times more seafood meals, which one of my favorite meals from Factor, the ginger teriyaki salmon. Oh my gosh, if you're trying Factor, I usually get 2 of those in my box because I love it so much. And I also love their premium meals when we're wanting a little bit more of an upgrade, like we want something like a filet, something a little fancier. Their premium meals are delicious. Anyways, if you want to give Factor a try, you can head to factor75.com and use code LibraFB50 to get 50% off your first box plus free breakfast for 1 year. And their breakfasts are so good. Pancake scrambles, so good. So if you've been looking for an excuse to try Factor, definitely get that free breakfast. Once again, it's code LibraFB50 at factor75.com to get 50% off your first box plus free breakfast for 1 year. It's a steal of a deal. Definitely check out Factor. I am so beyond happy to just let dinner time leave my mind. Does anyone else really dislike yard work? I know some people love it and they live to be out in nature, in the sun, and the wasps, but you know what? I'm not gonna lie, it's not my favorite, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna conquer this together, and I'm sure it'll be comical at some point, Mr. Skeleton. I know you're laughing already at me because he's like, you doing yard work? I know, I do it every year somehow, and it's a miracle. It looks halfway decent, but somehow it looks presentable. It's doable. All right, I see some tomato plants. We're going in to Lowe's. Here we go. Or just out to Lowe's. Wherever their plants are. I think they're outside. So we're going to be outside, everybody. Here we go. All right, everyone. We're here at Lowe's. We're going to take a gander. What is this? Purple basil. Should we get some of this? This looks like a spooky plant, everybody. Okay, now I need to make a decision on tomatoes. Do I want the little plants? Big ones never do well. They always die on me. They do not transfer as well, I feel like, as the smaller ones. But maybe that's just me. I don't know why. It always works out that way. Okay, this is what I'm looking for. Easy to grow. We're getting one of you. Look what I found, you guys. A good old jack-o'-lantern pumpkin. Should we try to grow one of these? I have the perfect area for them. Should I try? I got these one year and they're really pretty, but they take over everything. Purple Queen. They take over everything. Like strangled everything. Dark Side of the Moon.
Just keep going until you win.
These are pretty. There's the little thing. Okay, I really want to try one of these Gothic basil plants. So I think should we get 1 or 2? Oh my gosh, that smells so good. And then I want a beefy guy. Give me the beefiest, beefy, but also easy. Oh wait, there's the Cherokee purple I was looking for. These are little. Oh well. It is windy out there. Whoa! You're blown away, Mr. Skeleton. We just left Lowe's. We got some goods. I made some decisions, everybody. I didn't look at the dang mulch. It doesn't look like there's much mulch left. Dang it. I'll get online. What did I just run over? Whatever. Oh, that's all black mulch. Okay, I think they're having a sale. I think it's $2 a bag. We need to come back. Anyways, I was gonna look to see how much they had, and I totally forgot because my brain was swimming in a sea of decisions, everybody. I was trying to decide what to do. I was trying to make a decision because I am the worst at growing tomatoes. I don't know what I do wrong. Everyone's like, oh, tomatoes are so easy. You can't mess them up. Me. I do every year. Somehow I can keep, what am I trying to say? I can keep flowers alive. I kept an aloe plant alive for like 300 years. Probably because my issue is watering. I don't think I water enough. But then when I water, I'm like, I'm doing well. I'm like, I'm going to water a lot. Then I overwater. And I'm like, I thought that these dang tomatoes couldn't die. And mine, here they are. They're dying. And then I'm like, okay, well, I don't know yet because I don't have them planted. I've tried bigger plants. I've tried smaller plants. I've tried all the different types of plants. So this year I looked at the label of every single one, and I looked for disease resistant, easy to grow. We stuck with the keywords, everybody. We're not a professional grower of anything, but my dad helped me build this raised garden bed. I love having a good old beefsteak tomato on a sandwich in the summer, a BLT, or just a tomato on a sandwich with salt and pepper. So good. But you know what? I am so excited about the Goth basil this year. I don't think that's what it's called. I think it was purple basil, but we're calling it Goth basil. And I'm so excited for this year. I've never grown basil before, but I feel like it might be a little easier than some of the other things. But we'll see. I'll probably manage to kill it. That's the reality of it. But I also thought it would be fun to get the boys involved this year in the gardening not putting them in the ground, but watering them and stuff, because I don't know if I trust them to put things in the ground. These are little baby plants. They'll probably terrorize them. I'm not gonna lie. They're 1.5 and 3. I don't think that will end well. But they can be part of the watering process, which I feel like will be great. And so I think they'll love that. And so I just got a couple of plants. I didn't go overboard. I'm just trying to keep it simple this year because I wonder if part of my problem is also I have too many plants in my garden. So just creating more space between the plants might help. I don't know. We're going to try. But we're going to grow some goth basil, everybody. And if you're out there and you're like, cool, does everything have to be spooky or goth or whatever? And it is no question. I feel like that... It's not even a serious question. I don't know. I just feel like it feels good to have a little something that represents you in your garden. You know what I mean? Because like in a world of caprese, I don't know how you say I'm from Kansas, y'all. Caprese salad, everybody. In the world of caprese salad, be the purple basil. Then I looked at the flowers. And we saw some darker looking stuff, but all of it was kind of what I was talking about. The leafy stuff, it's not flowery necessarily. They're the kind of the climbing viney stuff or the leafy looking stuff, which I like, but they didn't have really much else to put with that kind of stuff. Why are we going so dang slow today, everybody? We got places to go, Gothic basil to plant. I bought these flowers that are not my first choice, but I kind of like how they're already done. And they're already in a planter, so I can just drop them in. Either way, I hope they're the right depth and I can just drop them into my planters. That is my hope for this. We're not gonna plant the tomato plants yet. I think we'll either try to do that tomorrow or it might be a little wet. We might have to wait until Wednesday, but I can keep these guys alive. I'm going to put them in a little box thing on my back deck so they get their sun, and then I can water them, and it'll just be a couple days. Usually they do fine when I do that, so I'm hoping they'll do fine. It is freaking hot today. I wonder what the humidity is right now. It is disgusting. We are miserable marine all over town today, Mr. Skeleton. This is definitely sunny, hot, and humid. Tornado weather, Mr. Skeleton. We got nader weather. All right, let's put these in and see if they fit. We got these little dangly guys. I hope these work here. These are so pretty. It's perfect. Perfect. perfectly right here. Straight on like that. I don't know. I think that's good enough. We got our flowers in, everybody. Dropped them right in. All right, here, everyone, we're back. It is actual Flemmy the Flamingo Day. It is already off to a bad start, everyone. And today is yard work day. Full-blown yard work day. I didn't get anything done yesterday because it ended up being way too wet outside, but it's going to be the perfect day to do yard work because it is going to be 67, I think, is the high, so not too bad. I can wear long sleeves earlier in the day, which is right now, and not get all scratched up and stuff like that because we've got some long grass stuff we got to cut. We've got some branches to cut, and I'm going to be picking up some bushy limb things. First things first, we're going to conquer this. There's a tree out front. I don't think I want to trim it. It's already bloomed. So once the trees have leaves on them, it's always so much harder to cut them. I like to do that one when there's nothing on it yet. But there's already leaves on it. So I at least want to get some of the limbs down that are blocking they're not exactly blocking it, but they're starting to grow into the walkway. Then I need to do that before we conquer the bushes underneath it. Because I think Dallas is he's gonna at least trim the bushes underneath it. I don't know what else. We need to lay mulch. That's the main thing we need to do is mulch. We are in desperate need of mulch. So we're gonna try to go get that this morning. And if I can't get my plants in today, that's okay. I'll do it tomorrow. My mom and my stepdad are supposed to come by and watch the boys for a little bit or play with them or whatnot. And then I'll go out and plant my plants then if I have to. But I think it's supposed to rain tomorrow, so I gotta get it done today. We're gonna try to get it all done today, everybody. Anyway, so I just thought we'd sit here. I'm not putting on any makeup or doing a full face. I'm just gonna put on some, what are you? SPF. Of course, we cannot go out in the sun without our vampire protection, everybody. So this is my favorite ever, though. This is the Paula's Choice. I randomly found this on sale on Amazon one time. I think it was during Black Friday. And I'm obsessed. Why are you not coming out? This thing likes to do this. It doesn't come out and then all of a sudden it does. That's the one negative thing about it. It like shoots out. Hold on. Don't want this to get everywhere. Am I already out of this? I need to order some more. But it says Paula's Choice Youth Extending Daily Hydrating Fluid SPF 50. It looks like this. Can I show it close up? Will it go? Oh, there it goes in focus. It's this Paula's Choice and then the longest name ever. But whatever it is, I love it because it's really thin, but also it doesn't leave a white cast, and also it's hydrating. And Ghoul is dry till death. I am like the Sahara Desert, except for in the summer, then my skin is somehow normal. Just normal. Not dry, just a normal Ghoul. I love stuff, and also makeup goes over it so great. I try to get it on whatever kind of steal of a deal. You know me. You know I love a steal of a deal, y'all. Speaking of steals of a deal, so we're going to go get some mulch. I think it's $2 a bag at Lowe's. So we're going to go check that out. Anyways, let's stop jabbing our jaws. We got to get out into the wilderness, aka the suburbs of America. Trimming these bushes, everybody. All right, so I gathered up the cheapest pair of sunglasses I own that are all scratched up and scuffed up and all the things. And we're not going for aesthetics today, everybody. And I grabbed a bag. It is kind of windy out today, which is going to be terrible for yard work, but it's this or 800 degrees. So I'm choosing this, everybody. Put a wind guard on this thing, but I don't know if it's going to work. I have a little mic I'm going to be using when we're gardening out back and planting our plants. But for this thing, I don't think we're going to be talking too much. I'm just working on chomping at it. Do I know what I'm doing? Absolutely not. But am I doing it anyway? Yes. See this? I want to avoid this, but walking into a plant. So it's going to look it's probably going to look a little bare at first, but it'll fill in. It'll fill in nice. Every time I trim this tree, I thought I trimmed too much, and it's probably going to die, and then somehow it comes back bushier than ever, so we're hoping it's going to keep doing that. I gotta find my gloves. See, this is already better. Look at this. Okay, I want this off my house, too. I'm not trying to grow into the house. Hopefully I have enough bags. Hey everyone, it is yet another day in 2026 paradise, y'all. It is a rainy day, which normally I love a good rainy, cloudy, dreary day. You know I love it. But not when I have plants that need to get in the ground ASAP. I was kind of hoping maybe the sun would come out and dry up all the rain, and then the itsy bitsy spider would come up the spout again. You know the story. So eventually in this gardening vlog, we're gonna do some gardening. If it's the literal last thing we do, we're gonna do some gardening. But so far we've done some plant shopping and some yard work. Boring. But I thought, hey, you know what? While it's drizzly and rainy and cloudy today, watch the sun come out as I say that, I thought we'd do some spooky mail. I've got some spooky family mail and just some spooky PR mail that I'm really excited about. Kirkland's sent something. We'll start with Kirkland's. And I've been nerding out about this package. I'm so excited to open this. Still got birthday balloons everywhere from Lucian's birthday. Let's open some spooky mail, shall we? Kirkland sent this big old box. I cannot wait to open it. I figure we'd open it together. Let's start here in this big old box of excitement. And is there a card or anything in here? I just want to make sure. Oh, here it is, right here. It says Jade on it. I'm so excited. You guys, I am nerding out so bad about this Kirkland's situation. Oh my gosh. Wait, what? So they sent the Summerween collection. Let me see. Did they send the guy in the inner tube? Please tell me. I'm so excited. If you know, you know. I'm so excited about the skeleton and the flotation device. Okay, here's our ghoul, our Halloween hunter in the flesh, our ghosty ghoul with her coffee and jack-o'-lantern. You guys, I'm gonna have to decorate for Summerween this year. I'm so excited. I'm just starting to set it out already. And then, oh, here we go. We got Flemmy the Flamingo, everybody. Got the ghosty on the Flemmy the Flamingo. Love her. With a beverage, an adult beverage it looks like. And then, okay, what are you? What are you? I think this is the skeleton. I am so excited about this guy. If you watched, we went out, I think that was the last video we did. We went out to Kirkland's to see the Summerween collection in the flesh. And here is the skeleton in all of its bony glory. I don't know if this is Mr. Skeleton or if this is me or a combination of the two. I don't know if Mr. Skeleton and I finally merged as one. We have merged into one Halloween decoration or Summerween decoration. We've got our skeleton on the flotation device with a witchy hat and a beverage. Right, then we've got our Summerween sequence pillow. We might have to do a Summerween bed again this year. You know what? I think the sun is coming out as we speak. Then Kirkland sent this bag. I was the most surprised to see this. I was not expecting this cool little summer beach bag, pool bag, whatever you want to call it, with more Summerween goodies in it. The Summerween throw. Let's open this baby up and see what it's all about. We've got the ghost doing the most, everybody. We've got the ghost wearing sunglasses with, is there a beverage? With a beverage. Ghost lounging, getting some shade. A ghost in a flotation device. The whole cruise. This smells so good. That must be, I wonder if that's the candle that's in here. And then we've got this ghosty ghoul walking her ghost dog, which is super cute. And then, this is, I love the ghosty pieces, but the skeleton pieces, we had this conversation in the last video. Skeleton pieces are speaking to me. Uh-oh. He's just like good old Mr. Skeleton. His limbs are falling off. The poor guy didn't make it in shipping, y'all. He has his arms, but his poor leg and his poor head. We've got a headless wonder, everybody. You know I love a good headless wonder, but I could probably glue this back together, I'm guessing. This is the guy on the surfboard. The skeleton on the surfboard. This is one of my favorite pieces this year. But that's okay. We're gonna fix him up. We're gonna put him back together, which we haven't done with Mr. Skeleton, but at this point I've accepted Mr. Skeleton for the armless wonder he is. I am so excited about this one, and it does not appear to be broken. Nope. It is in perfect shape and it smells so good. This is the Flemmy the Flamingo candle with the ghosty, with the jack-o'-lantern. It's just a pumpkin that says boo on it. I want to put this one out already. Here I am already decorating. We're gonna do a separate Summerween decorating video, which I think I'm just gonna decorate in my kitchen, put a couple of blankets out, maybe do my little guest bathroom area. I don't know, we'll see where the spooky wind blows us, but I'm really excited to decorate. Oh, and we're gonna do our bedroom. All right, anyways, last but not least, we've got another little spooky ghoulie. This ghost with a lei and a little flower. And that is the full Summerween collection from Kirkland's. Thank you so much, Kirkland's, for sending this my way. You have no idea how much I'm nerding out. If you're watching, thank you so much. And you guys, this is available right now at Kirkland's. If you haven't checked out the Summerween collection at Kirkland's, definitely check it out. Let me put some of this stuff away. What else do we got going on? Okay, so spooky family members, Freddie and John, sent a birthday gift for Lucian. He had his 3rd birthday last weekend, and I went ahead and filmed this clip already so that way you could see his reaction to his birthday gift. So I'll play that here, but I wanted you to see the reaction because it's just so cute. So I'll play that right here. You have a present. Is this your present? Okay, well I gotta go get something. Oh wait, I think I can get it. What is it? Yeah? Okay, we'll get it. What is that? Happy birthday. This is from Spooky Family. Uncle Freddie and Uncle John. Our goblins from New York. What is it? What are those? Jumbo crowns. Is this solely for Monsters, Inc.? What is that? What's that? What's that? What do you see? A Sesame Street coloring book? You don't have one of those? And then what's that? Monster sticker play? That's so cool. Oh yeah, look at all those. I know you're hypnotized by your book, but let's look. Magnetic Monsters Create and Play. What is this? Whoa! Look at that one. Watch. Here, you try. Oh, this one's really cool looking. This one's like orange and yellowish orange, like Halloween. Uh-oh. Look at this one. It's got wings. Anyways, I wanted to share that spooky family mail from Freddie and John because I wanted you to see Lucian's reaction. It is so good. And also give you a proper thank you. So thank you, my goblins from New York, Freddie and John, thank you so much. The monster book, it's like a sticker book, activity book, whatever that monster book was that you guys sent. He has been sleeping with it at night. He's been insisting on riding with it in the car. He is obsessed with this monster book that you guys sent. So thank you so much for everything. And speaking of spooky family mail, so I ran, if you were watching, I think it was my last video when we went to Ollie's, and we ran into Tammy the Virgo up at Ollie's. Hey Tammy, hey, if you're out there. Tammy and I are jabbing our jaws together. Tammy lets me know that she's been shopping for me for years and picking up a couple pieces here and there, which is so thoughtful and so generous. Thank you so much, Tammy. So I wanted to show you some of the items Tammy picked out for me. So let's go over and I'll show you, or I might bring them over here. I don't know what I'm doing yet, but let's get into this. All right, everyone, look at this epic collection of spooky items and Joanna Parker that Tammy picked out for me. Thank you so much, Tammy, for contributing to my spooky mug collection. Look at these spooky mugs. And surprisingly, I know this sounds hard to believe, all the spooky mugs I've collected over the years, none of these are duplicates, other than like Tammy got me 2 of these and 2 of these, so Dallas and I can each have one of these spooky house mugs. But other than that, like I don't have any of these for my own collection yet, which I thought was hilarious because I love collecting spooky mugs, yet I don't have any of these, nor have I seen any of these in the flesh. out at Home Goods over the years. So and Tammy and I were joking. Tammy was like, that's because I bought them up. Lavender has a chokehold on your ghoul right now. I'm loving this. And then look at these goblets. It says arsenic, and then the other one says poison, I believe. Yeah, the other one says poison. Then look at this incense burner with the ghost, and look at this wax melt thing, this apothecary jar. I'm using this all year round. And then look at this is such a unique piece. These are vintage Sleepy Hollow stamps. I'm so excited about these. These are so cool, so unique. And then look at this headless horseman, this framed headless horseman piece. And then also some candles, which I'm really excited about because I'm running out of my backups. I've already gone through most of my backups. If you know, I love having a good fall scented backup for summer, and I've gone through most of them. But look at this packaging on here with the witch stirring her cauldron. So up my alley. And then of course, this is Dallas's favorite. I love this one, but Dallas loves this one. The Yankee Candle Witch's Brew candle. And let me show you the Joanna Parker. Tammy, you outdid yourself. I can't believe this. This is seriously so nice. These wooden Halloween Joanna Parker ornaments, some Valentine's Day Joanna Parker pieces in here, and then some Christmas Joanna Parker, which I'm so excited to put these above my cabinets this year during the holidays. And look at this little penguin set, so cute. And then a bonus Little Mermaid mug with a topper. This is so cute as well. I'm so excited. Thank you so much, Tammy, for taking the time to package everything up and pick each piece out. I truly appreciate you. Thank you so much. It's been so good getting to know you, Tammy, and talking to you. But you know, Tammy, since we're basically neighbors, I'll see you out on the hunt. Last but not least, you guys, at home, or at Gnome, as we call it. That would be so funny if there was a gnome in here, but there's not a gnome in here, so don't get your gnomey pants in a bunch, everybody. We got a special delivery from At Home. I'm so excited about this. Then in this box, there's a note. It says, happy halfway to Halloween. Everything in this box was made for you. These treats won't be available in store. They're made just to celebrate with you. Can't wait to haunt with you soon. At Home social team. Thank you so much, At Home, if you're watching. I am so excited. All right, first of all, in this box, At Home sent 2 gift cards. I am so excited about this, especially after seeing their previews this year. I am so excited about this. Then they sent this little picture. Look at this little ghosty picture. This is perfect for Halloween, but also Summerween, with this little camping situation. 2 ghosties camping with a little bonfire, marshmallows, a whole branchy tree situation with bats flying up. Oh man, you know I love everything about this. We might have to put this in our Summerween bathroom. Then they also sent this, you know I love a good acid wash situation. They sent this acid wash t-shirt that says, wake me up when it's time to haunt, 10/31. I love everything about it. I love a good spooky tea. You know I do. And that is from At Home. So thank you so much, At Home, if you're watching. I cannot wait to see the spooky goods in the flesh, because after seeing that preview and other previews out there and just seeing the different themes this year, I am so excited about At Home. Anyways, that is it for our spooky mail. Hopefully tomorrow it's dry enough to start planting things out there. But in the meantime, I thought we'd do something spooky, bring in something to brighten our spooky mood. Now we just wait for everything to dry out so we can plant our garden. All right, everyone, it is a swampy day in 2026 Paradise. A perfect day to put some plants in the ground, finally. So we're gonna be doing that. I need to set up this camera. Hopefully this mic is working. I got a new fancy mic. I don't even know if you can see it. Does it look like a third nipple? Probably. I wanted to get a new mic set up when we're decorating outside for Halloween, and or when we're decorating inside for Halloween. I don't sound like I'm 300 miles away because I'm used to just yelling at the camera. Okay, here's my little garden situation. I need to clean this out. So I'm gonna go get my gloves and we're gonna start cleaning this out. Got these, my dad helped me build this. All right, here is our garden situation. I need to take out the old plants. Oh, let's get these out. Oh God, oh God. Oh. Oh, well, that was easy, I guess. So I thought about getting some new tomato cages but I figured I'd see what kind of condition these ones are in. I'm trying to use what I got. These are already just dried out and decrepit plants. I don't know. We got all the dogs. All the dogs. All right, so now I'm gonna claw the hell out of the soil. Oh, my allergies are gonna be awesome tonight. I'm gonna be phlegmy, the flamingoing all over town tonight, everybody. My nose is running down my face. It's hot as hell out here. We're gardening. Why do I do this to myself? Does anybody know? Me either. Now we're gonna claw the hell out of over here too. And just try to loosen some of this up. All right, and then we're gonna add some new soil. But I probably need more than what I got. But you know what? If we have to go get more, we'll go get more. All right, I think that's decent. I need to smooth this out, then get Dallas out here to help me with this soil. Shucks, I'm gonna need way more than 2 bags, huh? We should have probably gotten like 6.
No, 6?
I mean, I don't know, I'll smooth this out and see.
Yeah, see what it does.
It's just pretty low over there. All right, change of plans. We're here at Walmart. It's closer, and we're trying to do this during nap time, so here we go. Great. This guy's open. We've gotten really lucky in this video so far, you guys, but today it is freaking hot. It's hot. And I put on makeup earlier for a different video, and I was gonna take it off. I should have taken it off. This feels terrible. But guess what else, y'all? We saw our first wasp of this video, and it was not, I hate them so much. It was not fun. I basically completely ducked in midair in front of people at Walmart because there was a wasp, and I can't just continue to walk normally or act like a normal human. It's like something takes over my entire body and it starts flailing in ways I don't ever flail, but apparently the wasp does it to me. So a wasp was there and I was, oh Lord, it stinks in here like compost. We gotta go home. I saw a wasp at Walmart. I don't know why I torture myself like this every year, but it's therapeutic, they say. Oh. It was a wasp. How do you not see wasps? There's definitely a wasp. I saw it with my own eyes. I usually like to get out and water and do my planting before the wasps get out, but sometimes it's unavoidable. Okay, I feel like we're getting somewhere maybe. And then they say wasps memorize your face, which just makes it 100 times worse. If I wasn't scared enough, now you know who I am. And that's one of the reasons I haven't dyed my hair orange again. It was just a wasp and bee magnet. I love the orange hair, but man, they come out of the woodwork and they chase you in parking lots. Next thing you know, the elder wasp is coming for you. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. Ooh, it's like swampy. Okay, maybe we just need to mix it in with the other stuff. Perfect.
Which one's broken?
It's broken?
No, which one's broken?
Oh. Was it this one? Yeah, this one.
We'll just take it in there.
Yeah, you can go ahead and take it. All right, I think we're ready to maybe plant. All right, I think I'm gonna place these where I want them. Here's a big Goliath guy. He might go back here. Or I don't know that I have that many. I can put him maybe in the middle. Then what are you? The original. We're gonna try that one. Then what are you? I might put the basil up here. Maybe I'll do, I'm gonna do the cherry over here, should I do the cherry over here? Maybe I'll do the cherry over here. Then, I'm not growing that many plants this year, everybody. Then, Big Daddy, and then I think I am gonna keep the, and then I think I'm gonna put this guy in between there. All right, I think that's our layout. Let's get a hole in there. Then, let's get our tomato plant. Pinch some of these bottom leaves off. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm gonna loosen the, am I recording? I hope so. I can't see anything, okay. All right, I'm gonna loosen some of the root area without terrorizing it too bad. Okay, then I'm gonna, uh-oh, that's a little deep. So then I'm trying this, I've never tried this before. Mater Magic. Oh, it says to put a couple of little things, sprinkle it at the bottom. So that's what we're gonna do. And then you dump some water in there, I think. Okay, put a bunch of water in there. A little bit more in there. All right, then we cover it up. Oh, somebody's here. My neighbor's outside. And now we gotta talk to ourselves. All right, next is the Gothic basil. I think I buried too big of a hole in that one, so this one's gonna be a little bit more shallow. I don't know the rules. Do I put the fertilizer on this too? Why not? Well, this is a little wet. Okay, there we go. Now, where's my little fertilizer guy? Oh God, that's a lot. That's a lot. Oh well. All the neighbors just came out at the same time, everybody. Okay. Let's pour this in there like that. And I think I could have dug a little bit deeper of a hole for this guy, but that's all right. We gotta get him in there. He's looking a little soggy, so hopefully he's okay. All right, dude. I'm just gonna dig this hole with my hands because I ain't got time for this. Okay, is that good enough? Probably. All right, let's loosen up this guy. Let's get with the program, people. There we go. Now, where's our little dude? Where's the sprinkle? Got food in there. Water you in. I gotta go fill this up. I'll be right back. Just a girl talking to herself in her garden. Nothing to see here. Here we go. This is the Goliath. Bush Goliath. I thought we got, I didn't think I got one of these, but here we are. Let's loosen this baby up. Do that. Okay, now, where's my stuff? My Mater Magic. Here it is, everybody. I don't know anything, like I mentioned before, you guys. I know absolutely nothing. I just attempt it every year. And I like, oh my God, a bird just flew at my head. I like to use a watering can when I'm putting in my plants. Again, I don't know if that does anything, but I like to at least know how much I'm putting on my plants at first. Then I use a hose for just my everyday watering, but I try not to get the leaves. So they're like, well, don't do that, don't get the leaves. I try not to get the leaves. Okay. I apologize for my heavy breathing in the microphone right now. But you know what? Oh, it's 500 degrees out. They had black tomato cages at Lowe's. Thought about getting those. I should have gotten them. But you know what? Thought we could reuse these. All right, I think I'm gonna put the orange one over here. so we can have a purple and orange Halloween situation because I can't help myself, everybody. I can't help who I am in my soul. Okay, let's put this in. Oh God. Ugh. All right, what are we doing next? Oh, we gotta plant our pumpkin. All right, let me go get it. So I'm a little worried about the amount of shade this area gets, but you know what, I'm gonna try it anyway. And my old garden used to be right here, and we moved it because this area started getting shady. So I don't know if this is gonna get enough sun, but it gets a lot of morning and early afternoon sun. It's just the later afternoon sun it doesn't get. And I can try to cut down this weed back here. This is my neighbor's weed, but it's getting kind of hard because the weed keeps growing further into his yard, and he's like, we can't reach it, and I don't want to be on his property and jump the fence, and it's one of those things, you know what I mean? All right, anyways, we're gonna plant this pumpkin maybe here where I see some sun peeking through. I want to get the most sun I could possibly get. And you know what? This might not work out. The pumpkin plant may not live to tell the tale. I probably should be growing it. Well, I can just maneuver it. I don't know. I just don't want to put it too close to the fence because I know it's going to grow over the fence and into my neighbor's yard. And I'm not trying to do that I want to see the pumpkins, y'all. I think all the dogs in the neighborhood think I'm a dog right now. Oh, there's a worm in there. Stay in there, worm. Let's put some of that in there. Oh, wait, do I need to water it? I sure do. Hold on, I'll be right back. Put some of that in there. Okay, now we gotta cover this baby up. I hope this thing doesn't die. There we go. We're gonna hope for the best, everybody. I think we're done. Let's close this baby up. Wait, hold on. This way. All right. Okay, there we go. And we're done, everybody. Hey everyone, I'm currently wrapping up this video and I realized I didn't even do a proper send-off. We just shut that gate and walked away, and then I scrubbed the dirt off my skin. I could not wait to take a shower. I was sweating out there, everybody. Anyways, that is it for this video. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and Dallas, doing some yard work, doing some gardening. And then I'll keep you guys posted on how things are going out there with the pumpkins and our goth basil and of course our tomatoes. So I'll keep you guys posted as the summer progresses. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, Dallas, good old Mr. Skeleton, the whole crew. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, you can give it a thumbs up. Say hey, well, hey, down in the comments because you know I love talking to you. And anything else you want to jab your jaws about? Are you guys planting a garden? Or do you have plants in general? Are you doing yard work? Let me know how it's going. Has it already been done? Have you not started yet? How are things going? Are you dreading it? I dread it. But then also the gardening part, I feel like is so rewarding as the plants grow and as you bear the literal fruits of your labor. Anyways, now that the yard work is done, we're gonna get back on track with Summerween. We're gonna be jumping right in. I feel like it is so close. It is almost June. And that means Halloween in June. That means so much happening in June. And we just had a bunch of code oranges for Pottery Barn, West Elm. And I feel like there are more to come. Yeah, anyways, thank you so much for hanging out here. Thank you so much for watching. And I will see you guys next time.